I applied to YouthPower because I wanted to see a change in the community and to work with other black men and see what their point of views was.
I applied because I wanted to help my community in different ways.
I applied because I wanted to learn about things I don't learn about in school, and I thought it was a great opportunity.
I heard about YouthPower from my friend Dontrell because we had the same math class. I was so hyped that I skipped class and I just went to the computer lab. I applied online.
It just seemed like a really fun opportunity, you know, to get together with my black brothers, you know, and to learn about my culture. I learned about how Rondo used to be a neighborhood and how it was torn down.
A lot of behind-the-scenes systems have been put into place, like a freeway being built, cutting off the Rondo community, and maybe them trying to build a skyscraper down on Uni, you know? Like, that's not for us, that's gentrification.
Like at school, sometimes they don't tell us a lot about our black history, so it was like some of the stuff was eye-opening. Like a whole lot of people that I didn't even know, or a lot of things that I did not know black people invented.
The firefighter mask creation was actually created by a black man. And the whole light bulb thing with Thomas Edison, he didn't really create it, though his black slave actually did.
In general, what slavery was like, because we always talk about slavery, but we go in detail about it, but I learned about what happened to our people, what they do to us, and how we broke out of it, but we still were in prison in our own country.
I used to think that somebody in power would only be like a general, the president. I realize now that power is anybody who has authority, basically just control the outcome or control somebody.
I learned that if you're not at the table, then you're on the menu. I learned that if you're not talking to a decision maker, then your voice is probably not gonna get heard. So that's why it's good to have your brothers and sisters by your side. Talk to a decision maker. Make sure that they're on your side. Make sure they hear you. And if you can't talk to a decision maker, be one.
YouthPower was giving me a different perspective on power and showing me the different systems that African Americans have to adjust to, and how the systems are not made for us.
Something I relate to is probably the IGF, the Irreducible Grace Foundation, because like they kind of got the same goal as me and mine, kind of trying to change the perspective of young black people, kind of wanting to make them come together as one.
Brotherhood has always been a big thing to me. It's always been something that I looked at very highly, but I felt like the people around me didn't do that. I feel like having that play being done really let me come out, really gave me a way to bond with my brothers.
I'm just so excited how we all just like get together, and like when we all are on the same page, we're all just like so strong, and like that bond is like so strong. I think like nobody can break it, and it just feels like good.
I think it's way more harder than people think it is. I mean, because this job comes with a lot of critical thinking. You can't just come in here and just sit down and expect everything. You can't just, basically it all comes to you, and like you have to actually express your mind. You can't just sit there and just be like, you know, explain your perspective on things and how you look at things.
The hard parts of interacting with my fellow brothers about making decisions and stuff, like when we can agree on something, and the decision had to be made, it was hard to get your point across and nobody would listen, and that was frustrating. The more we did it, the more we got connected with each other, the more we started building relationships, and the more we understood each other better, and decisions could be made easier in the long run, and we all got along better.
The best thing about teamwork is we get to get things done faster, and it's a better way of communicating with each other.
The best thing about teamwork is the finished product. Because then you basically get to see everybody put their ideas into one, and then you can see whatever it blesses you with.
It's a fun environment, and the staffs are cool with the workers, and they give good vibes.
Come over here, and the benefits of YouthPower, it gives you more confidence when you go out and start talking in front of your fellow brothers, and it also teaches you, like, not only are you working, but you're also learning at the same time. And
how it helps your mindset, how it gets you ready for your future goals in life, how it tells you about your ancestry history. This job does make me feel more knowledgeable, and it does give me a sense of power, because personally I feel like knowledge is power, and so I mean I feel like the more you know, the more capable at doing things in life and pursuing your goals.
Everything I learned now is definitely going to help me in the future.
YouthPower helped me with my speaking skills, it helped me with my confidence, it helped me with healing identity. So now I know that if someone's trying to put me down, I just know that I got greater purpose, you know what I mean? I didn't know that there could be a program this powerful, a program that changed so many youth perspectives.
I feel like everything we've talked about will eventually come up in the future, and I'll be able to use it also in my future.
now I actually know about history, I know about the community, and I know about where I live, you know. And it's made me a better person, because now I can go out into the community and change things, and go to my friends and tell them what's wrong and how we should fix that. And it's also given me a sense of awareness around the community and how I need to fix that.